Public schools across the country celebrate their football and basketball teams, but one middle school in Brooklyn, New York, dominates another big-time sport. Chess, is that a sport? The chess team from Intermediate School 318 has won more than 30 national titles, including the National High School Championship, and they're middle school. Even more impressive, nearly 70% of the student body at the school is from families at or below the poverty line. The team is the subject of a new and acclaimed documentary called Brooklyn Castle.
It started with this little group of kids. We got a couple of boards, and they came in and started playing, and we decided that we would take a try going to the Nationals because it would be a great experience for the children from 318 to travel to another state to enter a chess competition. And we won. Then you win again. This goes on for 10 years. We're still winning.
I've had the goal of becoming a master, first African-American female master since I was in 8th grade, when I realized that when I was so close to 2000, I was like, I could really do this. It's realistic, like, I know I could do it, but it's harder now.
And joining us now are the film's director and producer, Katie Della Maggiore, IS 318's vice principal and chess club coordinator, John Galvin, and former chess club members, Rochelle Ballantyne and Alexis Paredes. Welcome to you all. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
John, let me start with you. 30 national titles. How is that possible? How did this happen?
Well, we just like to think that why can't the kids from Brooklyn be great? So our team started off as just a small chess team 10 years ago. We took a chance going to nationals, and our team came in first place for the beginners section. Ever since then, our team works really, really hard. Our team has grown in success. We've gotten better and better. Until last year, our middle school won the high school championship of the United States.
Just amazing. Katie, you spent like 3 years working on this film.
Yeah.
What do you think the secret to the success of this program is?
You know, it's funny. I think what I observed was that, you know, there's a hard-working group of kids, passionate and dedicated teachers, and administration that really supports the chess program, and families that support their kids. And I think that all of that together creates success. And
The parents are really important.
Yeah, and you can apply that to anything, to band or to a music program or a reading or math program. I think people just don't think that that applies to chess, or that applies to a chess in a school with a high poverty level. But it's the same, you need the same things to be successful.
A lot of kids that end up taking a sport or an interest end up guided there by somebody or inspired by somebody. I want to ask both of you, but first, Rochelle, how did you get interested in chess?
Well, my grandmother taught me when I was in the 3rd grade, and so there was a program at my elementary school that started there, and so that's how I started. I started playing chess there. Yeah.
What about you, Alexis?
Well, I started in elementary school. It was given to me as a class, and it just was something I was really interested in because it wasn't something you got to learn in school, in public schools. So.
Are you both excellent students in every corner, or do you think, after watching this film, it's extraordinarily shot, beautiful stories besides talking about the kids, do you think anybody who puts in the work, up to 7 classes a week that you guys are taking to learn chess, could anybody become good, or do you have to be great at math, great at science, great at logic? What do you think, Alexis?
Well, I feel that if for anything, just for chess, that you have to put in the amount of work, and you can't give up. Like, you always have to try to pursue your goals. So I feel that anyone can be good as long as they put in the hard work and determination.
Michelle, are you like an A+ student in other areas?
I am, except for math, because
So math seems like chess.
I know, right? That's what everyone says, but
You gotta have a weak spot somewhere.
Yeah, that would be my weak spot. But I think that it depends on your determination and your perseverance. Like, if you want something bad enough, then you're bound to get it.
John, as this film was being made, your funding was actually cut by the city, right?
Well, since the financial crisis of 2008, a lot of public schools across the country have been dealing with shrinking budgets. So I know right now everyone's talking about the fiscal cliff. Well, we face the fiscal cliff in my chess team every single year.
Right.
And so it's a real struggle to raise money.
How do you keep it going?
We've been raising money, shaking the tin cup, doing whatever we can, hoping that someone sees the film and will decide that, you know, this is the type of program they want to support. They want to support a team of kids that are working really hard, that really need support.
Rochelle, you wanted to become the first African-American chess master there. Without going all into it, I learned a lot about the titles and the levels and so on. How close are you to that goal?
Well, I'm
African-American female chess master.
Correct. So right now I'm like in the 2000s. So I have like 100 and something more points to go. But
You have to get to 2,200?
Yeah, but I've been playing more, so I'll get there.
Extraordinary. Albert Einstein was something like 1,800,
Yeah.
1,700. So.
Katie, what did it mean to you to follow these guys around for 3 years in the end, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think I was I was just so happy that they let me into their school and let me into their home lives and allowed me to capture this story that I think a lot of people don't expect, and to be able to tell like a positive, uplifting story about public education at a time where there aren't many stories like that out there. I feel very lucky to be able to share that story with people and hope that it inspires them in some way.
It really is special. I mean, it's like a drama. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Katie, John, Rochelle, and Alexis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.